Hi, Earth Signs. I'm Paulette from Water Cherry Tarot. I'm going to be doing your reading for March. It's going to be your love reading. It's from the 28th through the 6th. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in and let's see what's going on with you guys in love. So your main message is the Abbey. So how the card reads is reflect on all the decisions you made on your life journey so far. You're called to create a new path that is more spiritually aligned with your current belief system. Do not operate from your past mindset. You cannot create anything new if you think and feel and do things the same way you've always done them. So, right now, Spirit is calling you to make some changes in love on how you operate with other people. So some of you may be single, so it could be that you need to look back on how you dealt with people in the past and how you need to do things in the present when you do meet somebody new. Some of you currently are with someone and there's some changes that need to be made on how you interact with them, or just the relationship in general, or if you have interest in someone, something needs to change. Okay, but you just can't continue to do the same things in the relationships that you have right now. So we're going to dive into your past, and what came up for you is the Empress. So as you guys know, the Empress represents you, so I feel like this is concerning you, especially for my Taurus people. But Earth signs, you guys tend to be very productive people. You guys are very earthy. You're down to earth. You guys supply to others. That's why your guys is a lot of the cards show pentacles for earth signs, because you guys tend to produce stability. And so the Empress has to do with being fertile, being attractive, being able to give, being able to offer more than just yourself, but you got so much to give to other people. And so right now you're coming in as yourself in your energy, being open and willing to give. So the cards that clarify the Empress is the Nine of Pentacles. So there you are. See, there's pentacles there. This is who you are. You tend to create and be able to give stability to yourself and to others. And so you're in a good place. If you're not single, okay, and you're in a relationship, it just means that you may be thinking of being single. In the past you were thinking that way, or you just feel like you are single even though you are in the relationship. But it could also be that you are just very stable on your own. Even with your partner, you know how to supply, you know how to take care of yourself, give to yourself, and gain monetary gains for yourself as well. You don't need the other person to give you all these things, but this is where you're at. The second card that came out is the Three of Swords. So something is going on. Like I said, some of you in the past, something has happened where there was a major heartbreak between you and somebody else, and it may have caused for you to be single. Even though you were in a state of being open, being the Empress, you continue to remain to be you. But something's going on here where somebody either brought in somebody else in the relationship, or they just hurt you in general. And so you're going through that process of hurt and stress. I mean, it could also be the other way around, where you may have caused this to somebody else to feel hurt. And you're still remaining confident in who you are and being able to gain things on your own. But there's definitely some hurt here. And so what's coming in is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is not good. Okay, so whatever happened here, it has to do with lies, not being told the truth. And I feel like there's been a stop to communication. Like this person really hasn't been putting much effort in speaking with you in the past. And so maybe you're in a place where you're a little bit confused of what is going on with them, but you're feeling like something is wrong. Like they're not making any efforts to, be with you or talk with you or, share emotions with you, like something is not right, or, you just feel like something's deceptive in the situation, but you're heartbroken in the past about the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into your present and let's see what comes up for you. All right. So in your present, you got the Page of Wands. So this could be the other person. Um, but it could be just like I said, maybe what they were giving you in the past wasn't quite enough, and they kind of stopped communicating, or they weren't being honest about specific things, and you're just picking up on it. Um, and so the Page of Wands is, somebody who, they are passionate, but it's just not stable. It's somebody who they know what they want and they go after it, but it's very short lived. So you might be dealing with someone who's not being very consistent in the present, but they are, like, in some ways trying to let you know that you're still on their mind, or that they, still want you in some kind of way. Or maybe you are trying to bring some type of passion back into the relationship, or you're trying to grab their attention some way. You're trying to find ways to speak with them. Um, but yeah, it's coming in small increments. Now, what's coming out is the King of Cups. So maybe either you or the other person is trying to be open. I think this might be you, because if you are still open here and you're heartbroken here and you're wanting something emotional, because it looks like you're hurt here, you're wanting for this relationship to be in the King of Cups status. You want the person to be open to you. You want them to give to you emotionally the right way. You want them to be balanced in their emotions. And maybe it could be that you're dealing with a water sign, and they may not be coming in giving you a whole lot, but they are in a place of balance. But we'll see some more. Let's see the rest of your cards and see what comes up. Okay. Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that the person that you're dealing with wants to maybe give a little bit more, and they feel like now they can give emotionally and they want to get out of the cold with you. Or it could be that maybe you're feeling this way where you're wanting for things to move, you're wanting things to be different, and you're wanting them to come in and give you feed your emotional needs. And you want to get out of this space of feeling isolated and things feeling cold. But this could also be the other person where they feel, that they want to return and make things right. And so what came out is the Two of Cups. So yeah, like there's a desire to unite and to give to each other and to be open with one another. And so there may be a possibility in the present that there's, a chance of that happening, maybe trying to work things out, trying to come together. Either you're wanting this way or they are. But again, we're just waiting to see, because right now the idea is there. The idea is there. It can come in, but it can come in quickly, but we don't know if it's going to be something that's going to last. They could be making promises that things might change and you guys can unite and they'll be more open. But we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see what comes in for your future part, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, so here's your future part. Okay, so in your future, I see an Emperor. So that you may be dealing with an Aries earth signs, or it could be, this could go several ways because this is the way I'm seeing it, okay? So the first way I'm seeing it is that your person may be trying to take control of the situation, and they're realizing that they put you in a bad place, and they see that, you haven't been happy, they haven't been open with you and honest, and they've been trying to come back in, be a little bit more passionate. um, but now in the future they're giving more energy. They went from a page, now they're at a king status, and so now they're taking control of the situation. They know what they're wanting, and they're not going to let anything deter them from having you. But it could also be that you are taking control of the entire situation. So remember, message is telling you that something needs to change, because already you're dissatisfied, and you're wanting for things to be more open, more balanced, and more emotional. And you are ready for that. You're open for it. But something is happening that something needs to change. And so Spirit is asking you, the way you think, how you talk, how you come across, even just like your interactions needs to be different in this relationship in order for it to work. And so, I mean, it could also be that you're going to need, for while you're making these changes, you're going to require for your person to do the same thing. Either the person you're with or the person of interest, or who, if you're single, whoever comes in, they need to come different. But you also need to offer something different than from your last relationships, okay? So let's see what comes in to clarify these cards. So what you got is the Four Swords. So after wanting to, take control and be in a different place and knowing what you want, you're realizing that you need to take a step back and you need to rest your mind. You need to put yourself at ease, and no longer just focus too much on this. So maybe that's where the change is coming in the future. You're realizing, okay, well, I know that I need to take control of things, and I need to probably make the first moves, or tell the person exactly what it is that I want, but I'm not going to stress over it either. I'll say what I need to say, and that's it. Or it could be your person's feeling like that's the way they're feeling. And to clarify that, you ended up getting the Nine of Swords. So yeah, like you're not even stressing about this, or your person's not stressing about this anymore, and they're just letting this be, and they are coming in that Emperor status, but it's just something in them that's like, you know what, I'm just not gonna overthink this. I'm not even gonna try to, do too much mentally and think too much mentally about the whole situation. I'm just gonna leave it alone in my head. Um, and so what's coming in is the Five of Wands. So there's gonna be some conflict between you and this person. If you're the one that feels like you have to take control of everything and deal with things, and you're kind of getting to that mental place of, you know what, fuck this, I'm not even gonna think too much about it, but I know what it is that I want. I know where I'm headed. I know where I want to go in a relationship. And if you're not coming with me, guess what? I'm not even going to stress over it in the time being. But something is happening then when somebody makes that change of showing or thinking that, you know what, I'm not going to stress over it. The other person's not going to take too lightly to that. So I don't know who's going to be pissed the hell off about this situation, on how this person's thinking and how they're operating. But you're just, either you or the other person's just not happy about it. So it is going to cause a fight, okay, in the future. And then eventually, once this conflict happens, there's going to be a major pullback and a standstill between the both of you. And so I see one person, because I only see one person hanging there. The one person that is affected by this situation is going to be sitting back, trying to figure things out, and trying to see, okay, well, what's going on here? Like, why is this going the way it is? Why are we always fighting? Why is this person not really stressing about our relationship? Like, why are they trying to put the best foot forward? why am I the one wanting so much and the other person is not? And so it's trying to sit back and try to see a different perspective from the situation. But remember, Spirit is telling you that something needs to change, either in your mindset, how you deal with this person, whether you should continue to deal with this person, how you talk to them, how you just everything in general. Like there's a new path is calling you, or signs that is going to help you get exactly what you're looking for. But in the meantime, while you're trying to figure that out, you're putting a pause and try to see things a little bit differently and seeing where you need to go. And so, yeah, it's put you in a place of, look at the Lovers, putting yourself in a place of making a choice in love, trying to see if this is your soulmate, if this is the right path for you. Is this really a divine, connection? Do I need to stay in this connection? At one point, I did think that, we were soulmates and we were good for one another and we were, seeing eye to eye. But right now, you're making a choice in the whole situation, okay? So, Earth signs, that's all I have for you right now. So if it resonated for you, please give me a like and subscribe, and go ahead share this video. If you like the new cards that I've been using and the new tools, I'm going to leave it out in the comments for you guys to take a look at. I'm going to leave the links there and you guys can take a look. But you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.